Okay, this presentation initially it was planned to. Yes. Okay. By Dr. Takeshita, used to be my colleague. However, unfortunately, he had influenza, so he couldn't come to join this meeting. So I was asked to present on behalf of him. Okay. So this is a presentation. This is we are talking about the virtual two French PCI. And Dr. Takeshita used to work under myself in Kamakura, and now he's working in Nagasaki, okay, here, maybe 1,000 kilometers away. And Nagasaki is a very famous city for, the first of all, we had atomic bomb attack during the Second World War. Beautiful sceneries here. And this is a 4 French guiding catheter made by Telmo. And actually, this catheter was created by the Dr. Takeshita and Telmo. And the outer diameter is 1.43 millimeter. It's 4 French. And the inner diameter is 0.050. And there are several types of shaping. And this is, the 4 French, this catheter has a 54% reduction in luminal area. And this is a comparison. This is 3 French introducer and 5 French scissors guiding catheter. That means if scissors, it's a virtual 3 French system. And this is a virtual 3 French system. And how about the virtual 2 French system? We put the 4 French guiding catheter without introducer. Okay? And the case is a 75 years old male with hypertension and diabetes. And he had STEMI, Tourette's disease, and had primary PCI. And this is wrong. 2014 February, and recurrence of angina. So he had PCI. Okay, and PCI is. So this time the puncture was made from the left radial artery. I don't know why. And normally we are using the femoral hole for the disposable drape. I think this machine is from Toshiba.
When we perform virtual 2 French PCI, we first puncture with 22 gauge needle, and then exchange to 18 or 17 gauge needle, and then insert the 3 wire, and then advance 4 French guiding without 6.
So he's using a very small cc of lidocaine, maybe less than 1 cc. And this is 20 23 or 21 gauge needle, Venus needle from Terumo. And then he put the 0.025 inch wire into the radial artery. However, we have to upgrade the wire to the 0.035 inch because otherwise we will make some gap between the guiding catheter and the wire.
あと、赤の、痛いですか?
And the skin cut is very important.
痛くない？痛くない。大丈夫ね。SCE14 Case needle.
In order to exchange the guide wire to the big size guide wire, we have to first put the Venus needle outside of the Venus needle of 18 gauge. Because the initial skin cutting was not enough, so he had a problem, and then he had another skin cut. So I want to recommend you to do a skin cut before making a puncture. And then this is a 0.035 inch wire. The total length is 200 centimeters.
This is a 4 French JR4.
This is the 4 French guiding, right jerking.
I will tweak it there. Guiding catheter is hard to see under the fluoroscopy. 普通にしといていいですよ。Because this guiding catheter has very poor gut support. やっぱり一番大変ですね。I usually
And this is a very important point. He forgot to give heparin.
control
Okay.
angiography.
Many people make such kind of mistakes. That's why I do recommend initially you have to place a small size introducer. Then exchange the wire. In Japan, I think it's 3 French. 3 French. the patient has osteal region as well. However, because this is a four-branch system, so the catheter did not wedge. No pressure damping.
Clear in the diagnostic action.
Okay, he is using hand manual injection. It's possible by using 10 cc syringe.
This time to the region there was a stent, which 3-meter stent deployed about half a year ago. じゃあ、初めの2.5
So because the backup support by this catheter is very poor, so we always need predilatation. And also the very important point is we have to place a wire as much as possible, as deeply as possible. Because by doing that, we can achieve the good fixation of the guiding catheter to the coronary artery.
During impression, I'm going to deeply engage the catheter.
This is the Tazna 2.5 Roterumo. And also another important point is very easily we aspirate the air bubble into the guiding catheter when you are pushing something. So you have to be very careful, or you have to continue to flush while you are putting some devices through this guiding catheter. And you see, during the next inflation, he's pushing the guiding catheter. Okay. So deep insertion. During the anchor, balloon anchoring.
3の24。
Then he's taking a stand, Nobori, 3x24. And during this procedure, the patient developed no EKG change or no symptoms, so that he did not do any confirmation angiography, and just place a stent. Okay? And he's now checking the air coming back.
You must be very careful.
Now he's checking by angio. Stent was deployed at 12 atmospheres. And now post-dilated with 18 atmospheres. Stent was fully deployed. Okay, so the result is satisfactory. This is a real-time video, no editing. The procedure time is quite short. The final angiography. Very good. So the total procedure time is 15 minutes, and the total dye volume is 30 cc only.
Gary, what about the ostium of the PDA, which is pinched? Of course, we don't have FFR inside to say that this is now titration, but
yes,
this is, in my opinion, this is a big vessel. This is no problem. Could have been closed completely. So in this case.
In this case, yes, he pointed at several points, and he also knows that there is some bifurcation regions, and also the ostial region. However, in that case, of course, we cannot take a full range for bifurcation. It's impossible. So and
to have a second wire.
Second wire? Second wire?
Protect the.
No, cannot do it. Cannot do it.
We can do that.
Yes, through the 5 range it's okay.
We cannot have two wire in inside the guiding ring your stand, but as soon as the stand is in the lumen of the coronary artery, you can bring the second wire and calculate the side range, and afterwards you can deliver the stand. You understand?
Yes,
bring
yes.
in the second time the second wire.
But through the four French, it's impossible. So obviously the indication of the four French use is very limited. However, you saw the technique itself is a little bit different from the 5 French or 6 French. So I think if you want to come to the world of slender, you have to realize and you have to understand how to manage, how to do it. This is very important. And also the most significant problem of this kind of technique, virtual two French technique, is still we do not have any evidence for the radial artery occlusion decrease or not. So we have to make some kind of a randomization study or something in near future in the international base.
Professor Sato,
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but they tell me that they are ready at the CAT lab to show us an interesting case. Thanks for
thank
your